Once, the trees of South Florida were heavy with color. Native orchids, clinging to the cypress, to the oak. They thrived in this humid subtropical world until they were removed, stripped away by collectors, swallowed by development, a landscape silenced. But here, a small, deliberate attempt at a return. Two buds, native orchids, two fragile lives, in an urban schoolyard. Students placed them into two distinct microhabitats, and for 3 months, October, November, December, they watched, measuring the leaves, tracking the soil, every single month. In October, the plants were healthy, leaf length just over 40 centimeters. Although the weather was mostly hovering around 21 degrees Celsius, toward the end of the month it fell to 17 degrees Celsius. But then, the winter. The temperature began to drop, and as the mercury fell, the health of the orchids seemed to improve. By January, they were in great condition. The orchid in the shade, unbothered, had leaves that grew to nearly 45 centimeters at one point, beating the orchid in the sun's 38 centimeters. Unfortunately, one pot was lost at the beginning of February. A thoughtful mother attempted to clean the campus and inadvertently dumped the pot. The second orchid, the one in the sun, persisted despite temperatures as low as 1.6 degrees Celsius, but its struggle was reflected in the highest leaf length measured at only 35 centimeters. These two plants cannot speak, but their data does. It tells us that even under stress, life attempts to persist, but it is a fragile persistence. A million orchids are being reestablished across the state. These two are part of that tally, a small but vital piece of data. The struggle for the South Florida orchid continues.